Do the scales fall from your eyes? Cretin EU bowled over Gnawed at the heart by Boris's knockback. Opposed to EU, recently GB News presenter Nigel Farage was ecstatic to hear the latest news surrounding Royal Dutch Shell's reshuffle and welcomed it as a big victory for Brexit Britain. Oil company Royal Dutch Shell will ask its shareholders whether it should move its tax residence and headquarters from the Netherlands to the UK in an attempt to simplify the company's structure. The company would also drop the Royal Dutch from its name under the reshuffle as it clashes with the Netherlands government over emission and dividend targets. Nigel Farage appeared on his late-night GB News programme and heralded it as a big victory for Brexit Britain as the former MEP said it shot down criticisms the UK would lose all of its businesses because of the referendum. The EU is reportedly preparing a Brexit punishment package of tariffs to slam the UK with if Article 16 is triggered. In response, Britons think Boris should increase taxes on EU imports to the UK, polling data shows. The European Commission's Vice President Maroš Šefčovič has refused to back down in fierce Brexit negotiations with Lord Frost, and the UK is braced to trigger Article 16 to suspend the Northern Ireland Protocol. According to Politico, the Commission's tax retaliation package has been drafted to discourage Britain from following through on its threats. In a poll of 6,394 people, held from October 15 to 17, a staggering 98% of voters said the UK should tax EU imports if Brussels punish Britain with new export tariffs. Marks and Spencer, M&S, officials have warned that new EU trade proposals could risk burdening businesses further with more red tape. The food and clothes retailer has told the British government that measures put on the table by Brussels negotiators, attempting to resolve the ongoing row over Northern Ireland's post-Brexit trade rules, would only make matters worse. The UK, represented by Brexit Minister Lord David Frost, is attempting to overhaul parts of the protocol, which it accuses the EU of enforcing too rigidly. Holidays in the EU are set to become more expensive for British tourists as new post-Brexit fees kick in next year. From the end of 2022, Britons will need to pay to enter the Schengen zone. UK citizens are now subject to the same travel rules as non-EU residents and in 2022 will need to pay a new travel fee. One reader, Tolstoy, said, "We have to do something as the EU continually uses the UK as a punchbag. If the only thing left is to fight fire with fire, then do it. The EU won't last long. Time to stand up to the bully that the EU is." Sanjay P. agreed, the UK should put in reciprocal tariffs on EU goods and go further by cancelling all fishing licenses issued to EU vessels. Whilst Ramos thought tax punishments should be placed on specific countries or companies. Lord Frost warned Brussels last week against massive and disproportionate retaliation if the UK decides to unilaterally suspend post-Brexit trade rules. Speaking to the BBC this morning, Lord Frost appeared to believe a resolution can still be met before triggering Article 16. Lord Frost said, "I would like to progress this as fast as we possibly can. I'm glad there's ambition on the EU side." He added, "I think it can be done. Whether it will be done is a different question. It's got to be a deal that deals with the problems, solves the underlying problems, and makes a difference to businesses and people's lives." This question of how goods move from Great Britain into Northern Ireland is obviously at the heart of it. We have said that we don't see any reason why goods that everybody acknowledges are going to stay in Northern Ireland need to go through processes. Obviously, if they go on into Ireland, we have said that we will police them in accordance with EU law. That's perfectly reasonable, but goods staying in Northern Ireland, why do they need to go through a customs check? Maroš Šefčovič agreed to reduce trade checks in Northern Ireland by 80%, but Lord Frost is pushing for a larger decrease as well as demanding that the powers of the European Court of Justice be removed from Northern Ireland. Negotiations continue this week between the two politicians in Brussels.